This is the Lethe Below the Living Illusion of the End.
During the events of Star Rail Fest, Asheville discovered what the happiness surgery truly entails. Implanting the flesh and blood of the abominations of abundance. Given the gravity of the situation, we decided to go to Graphia Academy and first launch an investigation into Full Wish. During the course of events, we unexpectedly crossed paths with Full Wish herself. Also a survivor of the Bloodstained Games, she openly joined the Phantasmoon Games and invited supplicants to travel to Seafeld City, where the winner would be decided in a televised debate. During our exchange with Full Wish, Himiko realized that Full Wish might be a masked fool. As a result, I asked Sparksy to investigate the tavern for leads, and through that, we identified Full Wish's ability, the happiness syntax. Evanescia and Yao Guang established a cooperation agreement. After Evanescia's attempt to assess Full Wish in her capacity as the arbitrator failed, they encountered Blade and his group and learned that the flesh implanted in the happiness surgery originated from Shuhu, an emanator of abundance. Himiko and I went to the TV station to take part in the debate.
I will also lurk. I will watch properly when I get home in a bit. Fair enough. Thank you for the lurk, Tony. Enjoy your employment.
The debate turned out to be a carefully orchestrated trap. In full view of the public, all those who had undergone the surgery transformed into terrifying monsters. And Full Wish framed both the IPC and the Astral Express as the masterminds behind it all.
I hope it's not
when the
going on
disaster
the other
erupted,
end of the stream.
Evanescia willingly violated a forbidden taboo
I hope it fixes
and
itself,
revealed
because
the
this
real
is kind of
purpose
annoying.
of the Phantasmoon Games, to suppress the terrifying
glitching
entity
out.
slumbering within plain Arcadia. Through this act, she unlocked the original power of the ambrosial arbor within herself and intervened in the unfolding situation. At the same time, Silverwolf,
I
entrusted
did get
by
new
Pearl,
earbuds. Maybe
set
it's
out
the
to
earbuds doing
investigate the
it.
anomalous signal responsible for the monster's emergence, only to be obstructed by Mr. Meanie. As the force backing Full Wish, he wields tremendous power, powerful enough to interfere with the Stellaron Hunter's script. Meanwhile, Full Wish continued to livestream our movements in the TV tower, distorting the truth by every possible means. Drawing upon the wish power of 200,000 victims, she manifested the Meanie Phantasmoon in an attempt to defeat us individually. Thankfully, Silverwolf regained the power of the Ether cartridge, level 999, and dealt with it before it was too late. After overcoming every obstacle in our path, we reached the top of the TV tower and confronted Full Wish head-on. Drawing on the people's wish power, she briefly held the upper hand. Ultimately, I used the Stellaron within me to bear that wish power, thereby stepping onto the path of elation and defeating her once and for all. Even so, those who had undergone the surgery did not recover. At Blade's proposal, everyone joined forces to concentrate all of Shuhu's flesh within his body, freeing the victims from the influence of the happiness surgery. Just when I thought the crisis was over, Evanescia requested that I warn the creator of the world in canvas. According to her, Assad Pramod, the Lord Ravager who once attempted to eliminate plain Arcadia, has returned again.
That was quite a bit. Holy shit. Okay, let's go. Go now. Oh, not that damn IPC broadcast.
You're back! The incident that happened at Full Wish TV is causing a huge stir. Come watch the news.
Hello, everyone!
Oh shit,
Welcome
I'm lagging
to our
again.
brand
Hold on.
new
Let me
segment,
tab out.
the Phantasmoon Brief. I'm your host, Poofy.
Hi, everyone. This is your old friend, Snowy.
Well then, as the Phantasmoon Games reach a boiling point, And for reasons that need no explanation, we are now joining Duo Mention TV to bring you live coverage of the latest and most critical news updates.
Yes, we are! And after the director of Foolish TV and sponsor of the Research Society of Happy Smiles, Foolish announced that she was joining the Phantom Moon Games! That terrifying tragedy of 15 years ago once again swept through the psionic game!
The supplicant debate, slated to take place at the Seafeld TV tower, was cut short when out-of-control Imaginee known as Joy Ascendants appeared suddenly and launched an attack. This Imagenesis plague centered on Seafeld City spread rapidly. Even Foolish herself turned into a monster atop the Seafeld TV tower.
As of the latest reports, nearly 200,000 human and Imaginee inhabitants across plain Arcadia have been affected by the plague. Countless individuals are injured or missing, and total losses are estimated to have reached 8.6 billion credits. And in a chilling echo of the bloodstained games 15 years ago, footage left behind by Foolish points to the disaster as the work of supplicants from beyond the sky.
She identified the culprits as the famed cosmic hero, the Trailblazer of the Astral Express, and the wanted criminal, Stellaron Hunter Blade, claiming they were responsible for the tragedy.
But a spokesperson for the Department of Aberration Defense said the disaster was planned and executed by Foolish herself through her organization, the Research Society of Happy Smiles. They added that the investigation will continue and the organization will be shut down.
Oh, how familiar that sounds. 15 years ago, they made the same excuses. What is the real story behind this? The Phantom Moon Brief will continue to keep you updated.
Over 500 years ago, a prophet made a prediction. In year 1999, a terrifying devil will descend from the sky. Will this prophecy come true? Can Plain Arcadia safely make it through this crucial year? We will have to wait and see. Shame on them. How can they just say things like that on TV when it's not
God, I
even
love spreading
confirmed?
misinformation on
The
TV.
internet's flooded with fake news about you too. Also, those two hosts, weren't they from Foolish TV? They were spreading nasty stories about you on the news before. And now look, they've immediately jumped ship after what happened to Foolish.
Yeah, shame on them. Classic media behavior. Well, they need to make a living yeah, that sounds like typical media.
Ever since coming to Plain Arcadia, nothing surprises me anymore. I'm happy you made it back safely, but somehow, you just don't seem quite the same.
How so?
You're trying to grow up and leave me behind. Don't tell me you're becoming the next Don Hung. No! Is this what it takes to become a hero?
Is turning into Dan Hung really that bad? Maybe turning into March might be worse. I don't know who I'd rather be.
If you're all grown up and serious, we just can't click like we used to anymore.
Oh.
Oh, right. Tell me about what happened at the TV tower. I've heard Don Hung and Sunday's side of the story, but I haven't heard yours yet.
Speaking of Sunday, where the fuck is he?
So, Foolish had people undergo the happiness surgery to implant Shuhu's flesh into their bodies, and that ended up causing this disaster? And you guys stopped the mutation from spreading, but all you managed to do was to temporarily seal Shuhu's flesh inside Blade?
Pretty much, that's it.
And then you mentioned that Nessia, the one we met at Starrail Fest, is actually the Phantom Moon Games arbitrator? No wonder she could draw a mask for you. And she also asked you to go deep into the world in Canvas to warn... who was it again?
The name is Graphia.
Who is that?
Yes, Graphia, Himiko's ancestor. She's an artist from 1,000 years ago.
Himiko's ancestor? She's still alive? Wait, that's not even the most important part. Nessia asked you to warn Graphia that the Lord Ravager, Assault Pramod is back? Oh, why
He's
does
back in the
Express
fucking
have
building,
such
damn.
bad luck? By this point, whenever we go on vacation, I'm always ready to deal with random problems. But running into another Lord Ravager
Imagine like
while on
running into two
vacation,
Lord Ravagers back to back.
This is way
Like
over
we
the
just dealt with like
line.
the biggest fucking threat to the
Lord
cosmos we
Ravager,
faced yet, and then we gotta turn around and
Vanessia's
do it all
request,
over again.
Shuhu's flesh and Blade's body, and the unfinished Phantas Moon games. Suddenly, there are so many things to deal with. Feels like we're juggling a bunch of eggs all at once. One slip, and it's all gonna go splat. Are you okay?
No, I'm fucking tired of this. I'm okay. Kind of a mess. Give me a second to think. I'm tired. Let's just give it all up. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this shit. I don't want to do it anymore.
I shouldn't have asked so many questions. Didn't mean to stress you out or make you worried. I'm gonna go take a minute and collect myself.
So many things to deal with right now.
Damn, Stell is me right now.
What should I do next?
Okay, where are we going now?
Nah. I've had a long day. I should just get some rest.
Yeah, we'll get some rest. A sofa with a plush velvet surface like a cradle. The moment you sit down, you'll practically melt into it. Uh-oh. The static from the news broadcast marches relentless questioning in the looming presence of the Lord Ravager, the dangerous flesh writhing on Blade's body, and the future of the Phantas Moon games. All these tangled problems have knotted themselves into one chaotic mess. Where the fuck is that creeper? It sounds like there's a creeper on the train. Ah! Also, hi T-Bone! You scared me with the boo. Hello, how are you today? Did I scare you this time? I was very frightened. How are you? Welcome in. Hold on, let me... what's the fucking command? There we go. Creeper, run away! Oh man. Let me fucking... there we go. Sorry, getting can't speak today. Getting PTSD from the survival. Oh no, thank you so much. No problem, we got you. How are you today? We're doing the, Star Rail quest, part 1 so far. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but something. The story is so confusing. What can you do? You're just a poor little raccoon. You want to unravel the mystery, but now you're tangled up in its threads. You struggle uselessly for a bit, then give up, letting fatigue shroud your eyes in darkness. I really shouldn't be here. This spoils it for me. Oh yeah, lurk and, like, leave if you got to. I don't blame you, because it's still fresh story if you need to, like, look away. I just wanted to see if you got Blade yet. Yes, I did. I don't know when we'll get a breaking point from the story already, but I did get Blade and I got his light cone.
Shh, Welt. She's tired. Let her
Gee,
sleep.
nice. Thank you. Did you get him? Did you end up pulling? Why do we snore so fucking loud? Oh my god, I would never snore like that. You never knew you could sleep this much. Oh, I always know I could sleep this much. I once slept for like 15 hours. Don't test me.
You're obviously tired. I
Now
never
I'm
thought
saving
this
for Himiko
vacation
and
would
Rin.
become the
Fair
prelude
enough.
to yet
I don't blame
another
you.
major war.
Though their designs do look really good. I don't know if I'm gonna pull for them. I really want to, but we shall see what else comes up. As a nameless, I'm not surprised. There's so much to deal with, and I don't know where to begin.
From our very first steps, trouble has always followed the nameless. But this is way too much.
Look at you now. It takes me back to when I first got the Express running again.
Aside from Pom Pom, I was the only crew member on board, constantly stretched thin and feeling out
Okay.
of my depth.
I got to go to bed, so I'm gonna leave it to you. Next update's gonna be crazy. Though it is. Have fun. I'm also gonna give, like, just 1 second, because I'm being paged for something as well. So I will be right back in, like, 2 minutes, probably. Hold on. What the hell? I just got, like, a drop. Oh, I got a Star Rail drop, but it popped up, like, a weird, like, box on my screen. Like, one of those, like, when you open Temu or something like that, you get those, like, mystery boxes that give you free items. That just happened to me on Twitch. That was so weird. I've never seen that before. Anyways.
All I could do was note every problem in the navigation log, one by one. A world's coordinates that needed an update. A glitch in the Express's warp system. The notes were as dense as the
Any
coordinates
strays
on the
that come here get
astrocharts,
fixed right away.
leaving me
Too many
completely
kitties. I
overwhelmed.
understand. We
Back
have,
then,
like, a ton of
I
strays
never
outside my
imagined
house.
the Astral Express would
and
one day have to
I've
face
got,
a
like,
Lord
3
Ravager.
cats of my own. My sister's got 3
Strangely,
cats of her own.
Now that
So
the
now
time
we have
has come again,
fucking 9 of
I'm
them
not
in the house.
panicking at all.
So they have
Come
to
to
go
think of it,
to other homes
It's
now.
because of you. Because of all of you. Along the way, we have defeated 2 Lord Ravagers. The Nameless who guided me before I set out.
I keep
once
forgetting
told
we've
me,
technically fought 2 Lord
keep
Ravagers by
moving
now.
forward, and the obstacles that once felt
Forget
impossible
Fantalia
to
exists.
conquer will soon be behind you. And along the way, you'll find companions who are just like you. I've seen you grow through the Phantom Moon games, becoming someone others can trust and lean on. And I heard the declaration you made atop the tower. I'm truly proud of you. That's why I want to share a story from the past with you. A promise from 15 years ago.
Is it about how Himiko got the Express running again? A promise from 15 years ago?
I promised someone that when the moon over my hometown was full again, I would go back to see her, to let her know I had made the most of this borrowed life, and found companions I could trust with all my heart. I want to share this story with you all. The story of how my journey began.
I can't wait to hear it. How come you've never mentioned it before?
Because it's a long story.
Are we getting her
filled
backstory
with
this
many
time?
memories
Not
of
next
my
patch?
past. I'd
She's
also
running
like
next
to
patch.
invite
It'd be
you all
so
to the
weird to get her
place where I
backstory
repaired
this
the
patch and not
Express
next one.
and tell you everything, bit by bit.
All right, it's a deal. When I return from the world in canvas, you can make us, let Shush make us some coffee. Then we'll settle in and listen to your story.
Okay, so it will be next patch.
Speaking of the world in canvas,
I didn't think we would get
March
much of her
told me about what
backstory this
Evanescia
patch.
said to you.
At least not so early.
Evanessia's request was not made lightly, and she was worried for a reason. Silverwolf saw that Lord Ravager in action too. According to the records from the databank and the IPC's investigation, Asat Pramad's campaigns often span centuries, and the planets he targets all end up destroyed in freak accidents, leaving their surfaces covered in only smiling faces.
This is true. This is true.
1,000 years ago, my ancestor Graphia created the world in canvas. If that was to resist Asat Pramad's invasion of Ahatopia, then could this disaster unleashed through the Phantasmoon games be the prelude to his next invasion?
Considering, like, what we knew about, Edo Star or Benzai Tengoku or whatever was supposed to be here before Plain Arcadia, this could possibly mean that, there was multiple attacks by Lord Ravagers on Plain Arcadia. If we go by Edo Star lore, it got attacked by Zulo, and then Zulo died. I'm kind of wondering maybe, I don't think it would be possible for Asat to be Zulo. I do think it's very interesting that they, that Edo Star did get attacked by a Lord Ravager. And Plain Arcadia is supposed to be what Edo Star was going to be. I don't know. It's hard to say, because I don't want to say this is the same story, because it's clearly a little bit different, but I don't know. I'm kind of curious about how they're going to play it out. It astonishes me that Graphia is still alive.
That's the first of many mysteries. Based on our family history, we are clearly not descendants of any long-lived species. Quite the opposite. The weathering curse has shortened my family's lifespan for generations. What could my ancestor have gone through to still exist today? That too leaves me deeply curious.
Could you tell me more about Graphia?
There are far too many legends about her. It's hard to tell what's true and what's not. Only two things are beyond doubt. First, during the Cinderth Age, she created countless Imaginae and sent them into battle against the demon legions from beyond.
Wait, hold on, wait, what? Against the... Ooh, this is interesting. This is new. I did not know this. Okay, if Plain Arcadia is supposed to be Edo Star or Benzai Tengoku or whatever I said like months ago when it was first dropping, how we kind of tried to link them together. Edo Star was also attacked by the Antimatter Legion. It was attacked by Zulo and the Antimatter Legion, and they had some nameless, I think it was Tiernan, and some Galaxy Ranger or something similar to that. I think they used the power of the Swarm, if I'm remembering right. They used the power of the Swarm to defeat Zulo. And then we did mention there's Asat Pramadas here. Antimatter Legion. I didn't know this.
Second, near the end of one of the Phantas Moon games, she created the world in canvas to shelter inside it what was left of civilization.
I don't think
and
this is gonna be the same as the Edo Star. I think this is different. I think this is a rewrite. Or maybe, like, if not a rewrite, it's just a parallel.
Which means she is not only familiar with Asat Pramad, but has also witnessed the manifestation of the Eon of Elation.
Okay, so what about the world in canvas?
Nobody knows just how big the plane Graphia created actually is. Over 140 years ago, the IPC tried to salvage the world in canvas, but they were only able to reconstruct part of it in the real world. That portion became what we know as Plain Arcadia.
This also kind of lines up with Edo Star, because after it got destroyed, the IPC came in and rebuilt it. Interesting.
Legend has it that Graphia used a vast ocean as her canvas and channeled the power of elation to step into the painting, which means she has not only seen Asat Pramad, but has also seen the Eon of Elation descend in all their glory.
So where do we begin?
Good question. As for who in Plain Arcadia knows Graphia and the world in canvas best, it's probably Pearl. She was sent here by the IPC. She should have some clues to guide us in the right direction. By the way, General Yao Guang is here. She says she wants to talk to you in private.
Good news or bad news?
I'm not sure if she comes with good news or bad news. She brought a little gift from the Cienjo, though. Mung bean soda. Go talk to General Yao Guang, then. Don't keep her waiting. After that, come to the party car and fill us in on your next move.
Gotcha, gotcha. Hey, girl.
Nice to meet you, Ishvara. I always thought that the arbitrator, Evanesia, would step in and punish Fullwish for the disaster she caused. But, to my surprise, it was you who defeated Fullwish. In my capacity as an Arbiter General, I extend my deepest gratitude to you for halting the plague and sparing countless lives from suffering.
You're too kind, General. You want to talk to me in private?
What I am about to tell you is something Evanessia risked breaking the rules to share with me. Please keep it a secret. Not a word of this leaves the Express.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Sealed within Ahatopia's core is Ouroboros, the Veracity.
Quick, everybody act shocked. The new that's cosmic level bad news. The Veracity, what is that? Everybody quick act shocked. It's not like we got 2 Veracity themed characters within the last 6 months or anything.
You mean the Leviathan that can swallow whole planets? That? Ouroboros the Veracity?
How the fuck are they gonna tie everything in? That's what I'm so curious to see, because so far we've gotten the Abundance, the Voracity, the Destruction, the fucking, I fucking don't know, the Preservation, Harmony. I know most of them are supposed to be factions of that Anti-Destruction Alliance. I'm still curious about what Ouroboros is doing here, because this feels kinda random to me.
Looks like you know a thing or two about Ouroboros.
I've seen that terrifying thing in Herta's simulated universe.
Rumor has it, they were last seen during the era of the Swarm disaster. They were hardly there to aid the Swarm, but rather to attend a cosmic-level feast, in which the Swarm served merely as appetizers, and the planets they passed were devoured as the main course.
There was, I don't know what the fuck is happening on Planet Arcadia, but there was Swarm remnants on Edo Star. I don't think it's the same thing, but I think it's so, I don't know how they're gonna tie all this in. This is such a mess. Did I hear Herta? Perchance. Also, welcome in, Alu. How are you today? Yeah, we're talking about Ouroboros the Voracity. The Trailblazer has met them in Simulated Universe.
No
I
one
suppose.
expected them to be here of all places, sealed away on this very planet, after vanishing for years.
Are they dead, or are they still alive?
The true situation remains unknown. But with this information, we can understand why Asat Pramod set his sights on this world. Aren't you a little afraid? Facing a huge
My
disaster
HSR
like
page
this?
thing where you can put up pictures and like cones is only about Herta? Fair enough, fair enough. I need to go update mine. I need to see if they've dropped new Plain Arcadia pictures so I can update my Sunday wall. Aren't you afraid facing... Hey, lady, it was like 4 patches ago I was facing fucking Iron Tomb. I think we're gonna be fine.
That's impressive, Ishvara. No wonder you survived the calamity of Iron Tomb. Fortune follows when fate hits its lowest ebb. Every crisis comes with an opportunity. Now that we know a force capable of devouring stars is deep in slumber at this planet's core, perhaps we could make it devour the problem inside Blade's body. It might just be a risky path worth taking.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Blade has agreed to my proposal and will venture into the world in canvas to seek out the Veracity. From what I've heard, you are going there as well. I cast a divination, and the hexagram
Sunday
shifted
and
between the
Herta
Marsh
will
and
meet.
Fire
My son,
trigrams,
my dog's
yielding
name
the
is Herta,
judgment.
just with 2 T's because
Heaven
it means
and
hearts
earth are
and finish.
separate and apart.
Aw, wait, that's
but
so
the work which they
sweet.
do
Aw, I
is the
love
same.
that.
In other words, though your paths may differ, they are destined to intersect.
Is this gonna be Blade's funeral? Oh wait, I gotta read this again, because I cast a divination and the hexagram shifted between Marsh and Fire trigrams, yielding the judgment. Heaven and earth separate but apart, but the work they do is the same. Okay, I see.
A funeral, or an adventure. Will it be a battle with only a 1 in 10 chance of survival to tear away Shuhu's flesh from his body, and eliminate the Xianzhou's arch enemy? Or will it be a journey in which he settles all grudges and never looks back? It all depends on how he perceives it.
Close enough.
Blade agreed to my proposal, even though that little Stellaron hunter girl wouldn't stop objecting.
Fucking Silverwolf. Are you betting everything on me? Oh my god, what is it with the fucking peacock-ass motherfuckers and betting? Oh, I got another box. What'd I get this time? I got lost fragments. Lost gold fragments.
Betting? No, I don't see it that way.
I have a friend you might like to meet. He's also a peacock-themed gambler.
We are not chips laid on a gaming table.
Okay,
Nor
maybe you might
dice
not like
tossed
him. I
at
don't
someone's win. We trust in people, in ourselves, and in those beside us.
know. Okay, maybe you
Knowing
wouldn't
they
like
can
him.
change the course of even the most desperate battle.
I would like those two to meet at some point, though, just to see how they interact.
That belief is what gave you the strength to overcome Foolish. It is also the only reason I stay for this world. My purpose has never changed. I am going to draw the elation into my divination, and overturn a fate marked for great woe. I have a plan for how to handle Asat Pramod if he strikes unexpectedly, but I still need more hands to make it work.
Looks like the Phantasm Moon games will have to come to an end soon.
What miracle could cap off these games better than a finale that humbles a Lord Ravager? It will be a tribute to the elation. The shadow of the Lord Ravager looms, and from here on, everyone must carry their part of the burden. I will take my leave first.
Before I set out, I still want to say a few words to
Sorry, I
everyone.
just sneezed, my bad. Oh, we're gonna say goodbye to everyone. Okay, fuck. If I could get up the stairs first. Where are you?
What are they all up to over there?
Even Sunny. Oh, we're all gathered over here. Whatever I'm hearing and
there you
pretending I'm.
We were waiting
Wait.
for you.
Whatever I'm hearing and seeing, I'm pretending I'm not, because I'm not here yet. Oh, in the story, if you're not here in the story, you could also like lurk or like mute or do whatever you gotta do, because I know the story's like fresh. I don't blame you. What's going on here? What y'all doing?
We're here to celebrate the Astral Express making it through another trial, of course. Pom-Pom's heard all about your latest adventure.
Hey, but we're not even done yet.
It's a modest celebration, but a meaningful one.
I might go
You
eat.
stopped
No,
Foolish's
fair enough.
scheme,
If you gotta
and
go
that is
eat,
no
go eat. Do
small
what you gotta
achievement.
do.
Regardless
lots,
of what the
drink
people
lots.
of Plain Arcadia or the media may say, we raise a glass to you.
Thanks, well.
Exactly. You knocked out the mastermind behind all those creepy whatever their name is. I didn't get to see it myself, but Don Hung described it for me. You killed it!
My streak reset to 1, but oh well. It's okay, you got this.
Your victory gave Blade a chance to free
Okay,
himself
bye.
from Shuhu's flesh. Thank you.
I like the way he's looking at me right now. Not you, you. I like the way you're looking at me right now.
With the Lord Ravager looming on the horizon, everyone will soon be heading off on their own missions. Before that,
He's very soft.
it felt right to have a small gathering like this.
For me.
Now,
For me.
let's make a toast.
For little old me. It's just a little thing.
Here's to everyone who fights to protect this Arcadia. And here's to all of us. The Lord Ravager can throw whatever he wants at us. But I know the Astral Express will keep streaking across the stars.
To all of us.
Thank you. All of you. Having you by
I'm
my
gonna be
side
humble
is
today.
what gives me the courage to face the future. I'll carry this strength with me through the rest of this journey.
Cheers!
Glasses clean together like your hearts beating as one. After finishing the drinks, the nameless each enjoy a brief moment of respite. Are we gonna talk to everyone? Okay. Hello?
Did you need something?
Why are you here alone?
I need a break. I felt worn out ever since coming back from Seafeld TV Tower.
Oh, poor guy. I'm so sorry.
Right now, it feels like I'm back in Oak Manor's banquet hall. At those parties, no matter how tired I was, I'd have to clutch my glass and smile, keeping myself calm.
Oh, poor guy.
Mr. Yang insisted I should get a full day of sleep, but I didn't want to miss the chance to toast with you all.
Oh, thank you for being with us on this journey.
I should thank you for letting me embark on this journey.
Oh, man, I'm so glad he's happy with us.
I heard from Sunday about how the televised debate went. We won this battle because of you.
Mr. Yang, was everything alright on the Express? How was the situation in Dual Mention City?
The streets were in chaos. Traffic ground to a halt, and Wispay littered the ground. It was like a scene straight out of a disaster movie. When the televised debate began, a crowd outside the station gathered to protest the Astral Express and nearly broke through the barricades.
Oh, fuck.
But the moment the Joy Ascendants appeared, they scattered without a second thought. I guess people know deep down which is more dangerous, a made-up villain or an actual threat. But I am more concerned about you.
Me? Why?
I've seen the footage of your fight with Fullwish. When you returned to the top of the tower, an enormous surge of power seemed to erupt from you. It reminded me a lot of when I saved you at Herta Space Station. Did you tap into the power of the Stellaron?
I don't know. Maybe I did.
From what
maybe
I
didn't.
can see, you're in pretty good shape right now. The Stellaron can be awakened by a wish, but its immense power always has a way of warping reality. As the wave of wish power surged toward you, it brought hope and blessings, but also dark intentions and malice. What might it do to the Stellaron? We have no idea. Be careful with this power you have, no matter how tempting it may seem.
With great power comes great responsibility. Conversation. Hi, Himiko. Himiko's focused on her phone, seemingly messaging someone. Okay. Hi, Shush. Okay, what are you guys doing over here? I didn't miss anyone, did I? Oh, Pom Pom! That's who I'm missing.
Oh, it's you! Pom-Pom heard you've got a solo mission coming up. Be safe, will you?
Conductor, do you remember anything from before the Express got back up and running?
Sadly, Pom-Pom can't remember most of what happened right after the Express crashed onto this world. Pom-Pom's memory of those years is like a fogged-up Express window. No matter how hard Pom-Pom tries, Pom-Pom just can't wipe it clean. But it's okay. After passenger Himiko repaired the Express, Pom-Pom got to share a one-of-a-kind journey with all of you.
How did you and Himiko meet?
How did passenger Himiko appear? That's odd. Pom-Pom can't remember a thing. All Pom-Pom recalls is having a long and fuzzy sleep, then being woken by a knock at the door. And just like that, passenger Himiko was on board. The day passenger Himiko knocked, it felt like Pom-Pom was waking up from a dream. The Express's heart started beating again and the lights flickered on one after another.
Have you heard of the name Graphia?
Graphia? Pom-Pom hasn't. But Pom-Pom always dreams of strangers when Pom-Pom's asleep. They seem to be bustling around the Express. And there are soft clinking and clanking sounds. Just like the sound of stars twinkling. But every time Pom-Pom wakes up, their faces slip away. Pom-Pom is only left with a warm and comforting feeling, knowing someone had taken good care of Pom-Pom.
Okay, I guess it's time for me to say goodbye.
Safe trip! Pom-Pom will take good care of the Express while you're away.
There we go. Okay, now what are we doing over here?
There you are. March and I were talking about you.
Oh yeah? What's up? You two miss me? Worried about me? What about?
You, me, and March. The three of us.
Exactly. The power trio of this express.
This trip to Plain Arcadia is the first time we weren't necessarily working together toward a common goal. You dove into the Phantom Moon games. I crossed paths with that relentless old friend and foe again. As for March, well, she spent her time wandering and eating. Her perfect little vacation.
Wait, hold up. How come all I get is wandering and eating? I grabbed plenty of comics as well.
Oh, and you got some comics.
I call it cultural exploration. With a little extra time for me to recharge, of course. Right?
Now that we're having this little break, it hit me that I might have neglected you and March.
Aww. You're overthinking it? To us, this is just trailblazing. We're peers!
Well said. This vacation has expanded my horizons. And my stomach capacity.
Okay, fatty. Sorry. That was mean.
Blade
I'm
has
so
accepted
sorry.
General Yao Guang's proposal.
She didn't do anything wrong. She just wants
Perhaps
to
he has
break after
finally moved on
Euphoria's.
from past grudges and that abundance curse, and is now ready to do something for himself. It's going to be a path fraught with danger. So, I had hoped to accompany him for a bit longer, but he refused. From now on, I will turn my attention to this world.
What are you going to do next?
Mr. Yang and I have been asked by General Yao Guang to help with setting up some defensive formations.
I've got work to do too. Mr. Ashvale wanted someone to accompany him to the tavern to investigate clues about Asat Pramod. Yours truly figured she'd been resting long enough, and it was time to stretch her legs. So I volunteered.
I can't believe we're splitting up again. Stay safe. Don't make me worry too much.
No problem. When you come back, you have to share everything you saw in the world in Canvas.
Will do. Alright. Where are we going now? Alright, Himiko.
Just in time. I've talked to Madame Pearl.
Oh, that's who you were texting.
She will
Okay.
handle all the arrangements for your passage, so you can enter the world in Canvas to find my ancestor Graphia.
Pearl's so efficient. When should I set off?
Actually, I hoped you could take some time to rest first. Once you've fully rested, you may make your way to the dock in Seafeld City. Madame
Alright.
Pearl has a special ship waiting for you there. It will take you to the border between this world and the world in Canvas, a place known as Inkford Hermitage. That's your final
Okay.
stop before entering the world in Canvas, a place to gather your supplies and rest up before you set out on the journey ahead. I know you'll have to go alone this time, but I don't think it'll be dangerous. After all, that realm was created by Graphia.
I don't think it's gonna
ancestor.
be dangerous. Oh my god, that's gonna be the first red flag.
The thought
first
of it
warning
makes
that
me
it is
feel
dangerous.
calm, in a strange but comforting way. If you get to meet her, please give her my regards.
You're not coming with me? I will send your regards to Graphia. Wait, what are you gonna do then?
I am indeed quite curious. I'd love to see this ancestor of mine for myself, and hear her story in her own words. But someone must stay here and keep watch. Madame Pearl wishes to confer with me and General Yao Guang about our next steps in dealing with Asat Pramod. So I'll be entrusting this mission into the world in Canvas to you. Go ahead. Set out once you've rested up. I'll be here with Welt and the others, awaiting good news from you.
Okay, okay. Ooh, interesting that they gave us an arbitrator screen. I forgot the arbitrators was a faction. Oh, hello. What are you doing here? Oh my.
In other
Everyone's
words,
gathered here.
that woman wants you to take Shuhu and jump straight into the veracity and leave the rest to the Eon's stomach acid?
Maybe.
And this is between me and him, right? Why are you tagging along?
Relax. I'll say my goodbyes and be gone. A dignified funeral, If you ask me, this ending is indeed grand enough.
I don't care about any of that. There's only one thing I care about. Does he have to die?
Here's a piece of advice, little cub. Whether he lives or dies is his choice. That's the one thing you don't get to decide for him.
It has landed.
What?
Nothing. Just a seabird landing on the rocks. A blade forged of mortal steel cannot sever an undying fate. If Shuhu is to be put down, the options are few. And that Leviathan is one of them.
In time, people will say this. The culprit of the Juming gave his life for the greater good and plunged into the abyss alongside the abomination.
I'm not as noble as you make it sound. Many years ago, you invited me to join the Galaxy Rangers. I refused for one reason. I'm a petty man. I was never born to carry some greater good.
Hearing him say he's a petty man is so fucking funny for some odd reason.
This is between Shuhu and me. Nothing more.
Can't argue with that. A Galaxy Ranger through and through. Well then, I won't say anything more.
Blade, you sure about this?
For years, death has clung to me like a curse, etched into my bones. If there is a chance to make a god feel the same pain, I would do it. Even if this body is reduced to ash. As for everyone else, there's no need to drag them into this. We'll proceed as Yao Guang proposed. Bury Shuhu at the end of the world in canvas, taking me with him. And let the veracity dissolve us both.
Oh, poor Silverwolf was like, man, I don't want you to die. Aww.
Take care.
How about you stay as well? You might as well see it through to the end with us.
Planet Arcadia has bigger problems that need my attention. Your instincts were right. That meanie pulling strings from the shadows is none other than a Sat Pramod.
Who else would want to kick a Ha's head like a ball?
So, I need to get back and finish my job.
Investigating a Lord Ravager sounds like a job you don't come back from.
Therefore, it also pays very well.
Then here's hoping you live long enough to collect your payment. Every time, when it's just the two of us, you go quiet.
You know what I'm going to say. The seabird's flown off. It's time for us to go too.
Oh shit, we're back here again. Okay.
The terror slumbering at the heart of plain Arcadia is Ouroboros.
After the swarm disaster, the Veracity vanished, never to appear again for more than 700 Amber eras. Their last rumored sighting was 500 years ago.
History fictionologists claim that Ouroboros lies in wait at the edge of the cosmos, guarded by their children, awaiting the day of their return.
I've heard that story before, but it wasn't about the edge of the cosmos. It was Pier Point. They say that the preservation is nothing more than a facade, and the IPC is, in truth, a cult devoted
I
to the
love that
Veracity.
the fucking history fictionologist came up with this like crack buns theory that it's been years since we knew what the Veracity was.
Organic life has quite the imagination. They've said other things, too. That Louis Fleming seeks to ascend as the Eon of Wealth. That the Council of Mundanites are mere hounds of Dr. Primitive. That the Marketing Development Department colludes with the destruction, turning a blind eye to the spread of Stellarons.
The fact that they also came up with the marketing development department colluding with the destruction when I thought that was an original theory. Oh my. I do think that was true. I think they're colluding with fucking, no, for sure.
Such rumors are endless. I believe the General should be able to tell which are true and which are not.
I've never heard the last one, so let's assume it's the only one that's true.
Come here, come to my side. Just one more step, one more.
Such terrible breath. Once this Leviathan awakens, the Arcadia's destruction will be all but instantaneous.
For now, this remains conjecture. The sealed remains appear to be a husk that Ouroboros once shed. Why it's here, and how it's connected to the elation, remain unknown. Yet even a fragmented remnant of an Eon is a threat that can't be ignored. The calamity of the Leviathan must not be allowed to re-emerge in this world.
Naturally. That is why I'm here. And it's about time for the two Nameless to arrive. Oh, you're just on time.
General Yao Guang, as instructed, warding talismans have been placed at over a dozen sites across Plain Arcadia.
My thanks. It was Mr. Yang's talent of creation out of nothing that allowed us to reproduce dozens of plumes and complete the deployment with such speed. Now, with Yin and Yang aligned, and all four aspects in place, as long as we set up the last formation core, the Decalite reflection barrier will be complete.
Using the
Oh, by the way,
divine
you want to
eye
hear a
of the
funny story?
spiritist
Let me
to
hear
weave
this.
a
I'm always
giant
down for a
web,
funny story.
one that ensnares countless possible futures. General,
Holy
have you
glories.
truly made up your mind?
Hi, Tony. Welcome back.
Though Shuhu has been eradicated, the signs of doom have not faded. On the contrary, they grow ever clearer. After much consideration, the source can only be this restless corpse.
One crisis is yet to pass, and another is already upon us. The Arcadia's ley lines were already riddled with
Ley
scars,
lines? Wait, what the fuck?
and
Since
now
when did we
even the
switch to
ancient tree
Genshin?
seal is starting to loosen. While
Not the
Evanescia
fucking
is
ley
asleep,
lines. Not this
someone
shit
must
again.
take up her duty to guard this place.
But defending isn't the way of the hunt. If you don't want to become the prey, you must become the
If
hunter.
Naoki's story is what I think it is, I was there for it. Uh-oh. What's
General,
the story?
do you intend to go on the offensive and suppress the remains of the Veracity?
I decided to pull for Yao Guang, so I do my first 10 pull. I did it, I get a 5-star. I win these, I got her in the first 10 pulls. Congrats on the Yao Guang, oh my god. Congrats. In the first 10 pulls, insane though. I'm not jealous or anything. I don't know what you're talking about. You're right. Does that mean you're running the
could I?
Elation Battleship
The
team
Joy
right now?
Seeker could
I'm
barely
just
confine
curious.
that husk using the
Because I pulled
abundances
for
arbor as its
Yao
cage.
Guang on her original
I'm not
banner,
that
but
arrogant as
she's
to
the
place
only Elation
myself
character I
alongside the
have.
gods.
She's so fucking useless on my team. She's just there because she looks pretty. I'm just curious. I don't know how many people are running Elation right now. My Elation team goes burnout. Okay, so it is Elation. Even better! She has a lot of the elated motherfuckers. Yeah, Guang's like the only one I have. Holy shit. I'm not feeling very elated, apparently. But congrats on the Yao Guang. Are you gonna go for her light cone as well, or are we just gonna wait for another character, perchance? Oh, that reminds me. Who's should I do a poll? I don't know. Who's gonna do the who's I fucking speak English. Who's polling for Himiko or Gilgamesh or Rin next patch? I have Silverwolf, level 99, Yao Guang, Trailblazer, Elation, and Sparksy. Okay, so everybody but MNS. Okay, gotcha. Fair enough. I'm very elated. I'm waiting for the pink-haired one next update. The pink-haired one. Wait, who? I'll probably pull for Himiko. Okay, fair enough. Sorry, it took me a second to register that you said you were gonna pull for Himiko. Dude, Himiko looks really good. Low-key. Unfortunately, she's still the only Trailblazer that does not have an imaginary form, but that's okay. I don't want to speak too specifically, because we don't do leaks here, but oh my god, I really want to pull for her, but I also want to wait and see who's coming after her, because I've heard rumors. That's all I've heard is just rumors. You know, little birdie told me some shit. I don't know if it's true or not. Cyrene? Oh, I forgot Cyrene was rerunning. Oh, I forgot Finon's rerunning too. I really want Finon Eidolons. I really want Finon Eidolons, but I think I'm gonna have to skip his banner this time. One, because I lose every 50-50 every time he runs on a banner, and I'm not gonna risk it. And two, because I kind of want to go for the new characters first. I will also probably get Finon Eidolons. I have E2, which is, like, really good. If you get Eidolons, E2 is, like, really good. But I really like Finon, and I want to E6 him, but I have lost every single time. It's always the physical characters. I can't pull on a physical banner. I always lose the 50-50 with the physical characters. I hate it. I have E. Just E! There is no E's. You just have Finon. You have him first cycle. First cycle Finon. No Eidolons.
I'm not here to guard against an Eon, but against a lesser menace. Lord Ravager sought Pramod. This barrier is prepared for him.
Asat Pramod has been meddling with the game from the shadows. His intentions unclear. We know little about him or the veracity. By chance, however, a friendly citizen has provided us with intel.
Eidolons. It took me a fat minute to try and say that word. Eidolons.
Ouroboros' remains are in a Hotopia, aren't they?
Oh shit, I didn't mean to cut her off.
Silence is an answer in itself. I've seen that reaction too many times.
I'm not surprised that you were the first to discover it. You were in the Torn Scroll too. The probability of you noticing was 24%.
That's a little low, don't you think?
One morbidly
I put it at
obese
well
60
over 90.
seconds.
What I don't understand is this. There were countless ways to verify your hypothesis, yet you chose the most unconventional one. You bypassed security and broke into the building to confront me in person. What is your objective?
This is no confrontation. It's a warning, Madame Pearl. I'm a security officer, and there is only one reason I'm here.
While everyone else is fixated on the Phantasmoon games, only the Department of Aberration
Hypothesis,
Defense is
Anaxa,
watching
is
other
that you?
places.
Anaxa came back as a fucking police officer girl or some
Like
shit.
the location where the new Herald of Death case was closed.
Correct. The incident involved 4
Fuck it, bring
Daybreak
Anaxa back.
warriors,
I
3
miss the goat.
nameless,
I miss
1
him every single day.
and 1 officer. But just moments ago,
Need him to keep rage baiting these
10th
motherfuckers.
set of footprints appeared at the scene.
Oh. 10?
After the investigation, we learned that the traces were left deliberately.
With this divine
A
power, I
blatant
shall
propagation.
reforge my gender. Can you smell what the Anaxagoras' sex change is or some shit like that?
The Lord Ravager bent on destroying the Elation came uninvited. Make no mistake. Planar Arcadia is a stage he chose with care, and drawing the Abundance into the fray was hardly a win.
Our top priority is to dispose of Shuhu's flesh properly to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands and causing another calamity.
That said, we cannot afford to ignore Asat Pramad's next move.
This giant web is prepared for that very purpose. Once the entire planet is folded into the divination's trajectory,
Can you smell the Anaxa's
into the
sex
gaze of the
change? What
Omniscient,
the fucking
all
sentence?
possibilities will be laid bare.
That's at least it's an original one. At least that's an original sentence, you know, because we only have like 3 original sentences left in the world. AI could never replicate the shit I say.
When that time comes,
God
you will
died
wish
for
to leave
this.
footprints behind.
Jesus got crucified so that I would be able to say that in the year 2026. Jesus
One
God
final question.
Christ.
Why did the Lord Ravager choose to visit this place? Does he have an ulterior motive? Or is this merely some twisted joke?
That question should be left to the professionals. Don't forget, we have a detective who can't seem to rest. Let's hope the accumulation
The
of
notorious
variables can tip the scales in
GOD.
our favor.
I'm gonna go to church and I'm gonna reference God as the notorious G.O.D. Ashrail! Oh my. His POV.
And so, the people set out, and the gondola, bound for distant lands, set sail.
Why am I spitting straight bangers today?
The end of the world. The elation
God
once
died so you
again
could spit
declared
straight
war
bangers for
upon
us.
the veracity. Hey, frail little humans! Ouroboros split their mouth wide open. Whoever can fill my whole mouth with but a single thing shall receive a reward. My tongue. The fool known as the shepherd captured
What is
the
it gonna be like,
comet.
fucking laughter?
Wasn't even enough
Laughter
to
is what
fill
filled
the
its
gap
mouth.
between the veracity's teeth. The bartender Baraji opened the wine cellar. They only grew drowsy, drifting off to sleep. And en route, he crept up to the veracity's ear and told them, according
I ain't putting
to
anything in that fella's
the
mouth.
veracity
Motherfucking
pondered
too fruity
it
for
was
my
10
taste!
amber eras, then burst into laughter.
Was it
at their
actually
own
fucking laughter?
amusement. En route spread his hands and said, "See, I filled your mouth with laughter."
Then what happened?
Then the veracity said, "Are you kidding me?" And with that, they opened their gaping maw and tore en route to pieces.
Damn.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Those are the facts.
Also, why are we bringing them
Inquisitive
fucking trash
auditor.
cans back?
If you want to hear more stories, you're welcome to
Hey,
discuss
girl's
with
getting a
your
jam
class.
on over there. Yeah! Get it, girl! I don't know what music you're listening to, but yeah, hit it. Hit that. Oh yeah, cha-cha real smooth or some shit. She is a lady. She is in the
Came here
Fool's
to
Tavern,
investigate
so...
the veracity and Asat Pramod, but all we got were stories that only a 3-year-old would believe.
Rumors don't just appear out of thin air. It's just a matter of how much truth you think they hold.
At least 90% of that was made up.
Sometimes that last 10% is all you need.
Also, unavoidable ads in 2 minutes. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, we cannot avoid the ads. She's still fucking jamming.
Plenty of bystanders around. Let's hear what they have to say.
Alright, what the hell are we doing? Detectives. Okay. Asheville's detective notes. The case of the missing veracity. The assistant meticulously compiled the case details for the detective in neat handwriting. A trail of unknown footprints appears at the abandoned station, a weird emoji running amok in the tavern. All clues point to the Lord Ravager, Asat Pramod. The detective is back on the case. Will he be able to track down the Leviathan's footprints in the tavern? P.S. The refrigerator's cooling system is down. Remember to pair it. Oh, fuck. Damn, not the refrigerator. Notes, scribbled handwriting. I've jotted down by the detective at the scene. Shepherd. The guy summons comets to feed the veracity? Sounds like a fairy tale. Raggy. There are plenty of bartenders in the Laughters Tavern, but he's the most famous one. Rumor has it he still hasn't paid off the tab for the time he cracked open the wine cellar. En route, feeding a Leviathan corny jokes. Crazy idea. I highly doubt his wordplay will be enough for the veracity to feast on. Is your fridge running? No? Oh, then that kinda ruins my joke. Fuck! God damn it. Who's Dwight? Oh my god. His name is Dwight Chungus. There's no fucking way. Big Chungus, he's real and he's green for some odd fucking reason.
You two asking about the veracity?
Big Chungus and HSR right now, my
Think about
god.
walking that path?
You walking that path. You asking about the
Walk
veracity.
the path of veracity? Do I need to eat everything in sight?
Yes, I need to eat everything inside. That's how they gave me the name Dwight Chungus.
You got it. Kids always dream big. Some
Diabetes.
monsters, and
I am Ouroboros.
Ugh, can you talk normal? Stop gulping for
Leroy Jenkins. That's what his voice reminds me of. I'm so sorry.
I swore to become a veracity pastry.
Is this fucking Albert's VA? I think this is Albert's VA. It sounds just like him.
Anything I could do. Finally, I'll pinch my nose and swallow.
The incredible look is looking rather anorexic.
Looked at me.
He's not very wide now, is he?
Nah. Very regrettable.
Enough already.
I'm telling you, it was all bluffing. The fools didn't lose. En route and Dorothy, the veracity wasn't looking. Roll up her skin like a grape, snatched it up and smoked it.
I can't take this fucker seriously.
Then poof, there we're gone. You become a concrete.
Ah, crap.
I already filed a formal complaint with the organizers.
You should be putting this much effort into your studies.
Damn. Alright, we're gonna leave him alone because I don't. He fucking Big Chungus. Scribble Nibs. What an interesting name. Okay, in another version of the story, en route didn't tell a lame joke. He and Dorothy made off with the Aeon's shed skin. Dorothy, haven't seen that name in ages. She has ties to en route too. Okay, who the fuck is Scribble Nibs? And why is that? Will Scribble buy Nibs and call me elated? We need fucking Chungus over there to say it in his little. Well, scribble my nibs and call me elated. Jesus.
They say a dull pen beats a sharp memory. My memory's dull, and my pen's not much better.
Then you must have a lot of stationery?
A kindred spirit. Miss, it seems you're one of us as well. I've met far too many fools who can't even read.
Dull bitch.
Those of us who truly love
That's why her name is
learning
Scribble
are the
Nibs,
rare
not Scribble Sharps.
Interested in studying the knowledge of the laughter? I have a
Holy
reference
shit,
book
I have
here.
to like hydrate.
You can have it.
Doing that fucking voice kind of hurt my throat. Jesus. Oh my god. Alright. How to Poke an Eon and Get Away. A book signed by Scarecrow that records tales of masked fools who dare to offend Eons. They view this as a rite of passage in a fool's career, rushing headlong into it one after another, never tiring of the thrill. Pay per second, one-day tour of the Amber World. Borrowing some poor sap's iris, the fool shapeshifter donned a sharp suit and boarded a shuttle at Pierpoint Skyport. He flashed a warm smile at every passenger in the cabin. Ooh, I got fucked up. In the cabin. Billionaires wealthy enough to rival nations, monarchs of galactic belts, board members of industry monopolizing foundations, all of who had emptied their coffees for a single pilgrimage, an audience with the Amber Lord. The shuttle pierced through the debris disk, drawing near the Amber Lord's colossal form. They had stood there since before sentient life was born, and would likely remain long after sentient life had vanished, following the countless marks left over the eons in the subspace crystalline barrier. Some prayed in silence, some wept softly, while the Amber Lord offered no response. Who would notice a single speck of dust in the vast expanse of space? The fool, carved shapeshifter, was here into the barrier, then took his leave without a second glance. Remnant dream of the primeval Imperium into the mouth of Veracity. Ouroboros, the ancient leviathan that survived the Dusk Wars, was said to have chased Aha all the way to the roots of the imaginary tree. A fool named Enroute attempted to confirm the truth of this tale, but alas, he couldn't run as fast as Aha and was caught by the Veracity and swallowed whole. Who would have guessed that inside the Veracity's belly lay a wondrous world of its own? The Veracity was so massive that lives previously devoured had established their own kingdoms on their stomach walls. Thumb-sized dwarves, clever horsefolk taking comet cicadas. En route explored this place with delight and encountered the fellow swallowed fools Dorothy, Braggy, and Shepard. Together they adventured, found the Veracity's heart, and gave it a good kick, and they were belched out into the universe with a mighty retch. Enroute quickly plucked off the Veracity's shadow and spread it over the fools like a blanket. Shepard then tossed out a comet, and the dim-witted Ouroboros was drawn to its light. The fools finally escaped with their lives. After that, countless fools sought the universe with the Veracity's belly, but none ever caught so much as a glimpse of the Veracity ever again. Everyone is Adrilla. Oh my god, Adrilla mentioned! Shut the fuck up, we're getting Eon of Beauty lore. Not really. This is probably just a fake-ass story. After the Eon of Beauty vanished, the fool Davin made a proclamation at the tavern, instantly attracting a massive following. Chanting, "Everyone is a Drilla," they sparked an artistic storm and launched a reckless charge towards pushing the boundaries of the path of beauty. For example, they stuck bananas to agates with polyvinyl chloride tape, scribbled graffiti on every household item in sight, and proclaimed them great works of art, and even found time to fight a few copyright lawsuits with the IPC. That was until they arranged space junk across the entire planet's surface to form Adrilla's visage, which At which point the Knights of Beauty finally rounded them all up. However, after 7 days and 7 nights of deliberation, Sunday definitely wrote this, the hastily convened round table of Knights of Beauty ultimately decided to release the fools, since to punish them, they would have to acknowledge that these depictions actually resembled a gorilla. Afterward, say no to Aha. Having come this far, it seems I must tell my own story. The night before I finished this piece, a visitor casually strolled into the tavern, sat down beside me, and ordered us each a bomb's first drop. They didn't introduce themselves, but I already knew who they were. They said, "Buddy, I hear you're writing a little book. I've read it. Quite interesting. But there are a few points worth discussing." I listened patiently as they spoke and rejected every single charge they proposed. They downed the last of their drop of bomb in one gulp, then left the tavern, their retreating figure looking utterly forlorn.
This feels completely made up. But, thanks anyway.
Oh, please. Thank the seniors. To compile this book, they offended every Eon they possibly could, and narrowly escaped death at the hands of each and every one of them. As for me, I'm just the one who keeps the books circulating.
Hey, friends! How was your first day of school? Sparksy's here to pick you up after class.
Aw, man. Okay, let me read this really quick. The fool whom en route met inside the belly of the Veracity, pretty much similar to an extra dragged into to make up the numbers in the soap operas Mr. N loves watching. In a bizarre story, en route once ventured into the belly of the Veracity, managing to escape after plucking their shadow. And a new character, Scarecrow, I guess he can be considered an old friend of mine. This guy actually wrote a book. Alright, let's go see what Sparksy has to say.
Where were you just now? You opened the door for us and just disappeared. Don't tell me you're up to something again.
Oh, still doubting me? You're breaking Sparkskull's heart here. That whole foolish thing. I took on every emoji in the tavern by myself, fought them all the way to the end of the world, and even when I masked out to nothing. But honestly, this place runs on rumors. Aha is being chased by the Veracity. Aha chases the Veracity. We won't get anywhere following stories like this.
Let's go through what we know so far.
His detective fucking brain going to work now.
Yeah, it's a complete mess.
Thanks, bro.
So, after a bit of thought, Lady Sparksy came up with a brilliant idea. I borrowed a nifty little gadget from a friend.
Oh shit.
The
A light bulb.
Unreal Sparks and Spark.
The what?
No idea how it works, but apparently this light bulb makes you smarter.
Oh my god, are we gonna put the light bulb over our head?
Does this friend know you borrowed it?
A Supramod has a gun to our heads, and this is what you're worried about? He'll find out one day.
Well then, I'll go first.
It, doesn't look very reliable. Are you sure about this?
No worries. If anything goes wrong, the friend in my head will protect me.
The schizo in me. The way he's just looking at her. And that is what important to me. Thank you for the 5-streak streak, Naoki. Thank you. Congrats on that streak.
Doesn't seem to have any effect.
That is very important, actually.
No, it's working perfectly. I get it now. All of it. No need to dance around. Our enemy is a Lord Ravager. There's only one question we need answered. How does Asat Pramod plan to destroy Elation?
Correction. The effect is very obvious.
Judging by Nanook's habit of picking Lord Ravagers, I wouldn't be surprised if Asat Pramod was once a masked fool, and therefore knows Aha's weakness.
That kind of makes sense.
The Arcadia is like a microcosm of eons and paths. People indulge themselves in fabricated happiness, unable to pull themselves away from it. Many have expressed their concerns. This isn't elation. Aha is playing with fire.
A classic social realist deduction. Old-fashioned. Ooh, but effective. We're closing in on the truth.
Yes. The answer is all but revealed. You are a Sopramod.
Bye.
Do you have evidence? Of course. The truth is so simple that everyone overlooked it. The evidence is you were the first person I met when I got off the express. If I am a Sopramod, would you and Grey Hair have been able to walk out of the school alive?
Damn, I guess the light bulb really doesn't work.
Yeah, fair point. Just take that thing off already.
Damn.
That's weird. I thought I was on the right track. Let me give you a lesson. Deduction isn't about pupil skills. It's about
The
smart
fucking
tricks
placebo
and
putting
flawless logic.
the fucking light bulb above your head being like, oh, I understand it now.
Watch and learn. Sparkle, master of the classic whodunit, has entered the chat.
Oh, damn.
You changed your clothes just for this? First of all, Ouroboros likes to eat. Secondly, whatever they eat disappears completely. Therefore, veracity is also a form of destruction. This is the classic mystery of one culprit, two identities. The one trying to kill elation is...
Nanook.
The Lord Ravager, a Sopramod.
Oh, never
Played by
mind.
the veracity.
I really thought, I was like, oh, Nanook is back at this, trying to get revenge on Aha or some shit.
What am I even saying? Classic whodunit. This is more like a classic Who's the Dummy.
Ah, I get it now. All this thing does is make wild guesses sound reasonable. So far, that's the most accurate piece of information we've gotten.
No need to be so serious, detective. Why don't you show us what you've got? By the way, what type of detective are you?
Me? I'm the tough guy type. I don't waste time on useless details. I aim straight at the heart of the problem. You're not wrong. Sopramod is Nanook's weapon to assassinate Aha. Whatever his plan may be, the target doesn't change. Remember, as far as humanity knows, there are only 3 ways an Aeon can fall.
A broader path engulfs a narrower one. Divine warfare between eons. And the third one. What was it again?
Forcing an Aeon to turn away from their own path.
Ooh, interesting.
Whichever it is, none of it sounds remotely connected to plain Arcadia. So, what makes you so certain a Sopramod is here on business, not on vacation?
Because we folks just dug up one heck of a treasure from underground. And in the stories tied to them, we've unearthed more than a few names worth paying attention to.
Okay, there we go. Oh, these are just what we read before. Okay, I'm not reading all that again. The Shepherd, Braggy, Dorothy, the Scarecrow, and Omrit.
Right. He's the one I can't stop thinking about. The stories change every time, but they all circle back to the same logic. En route defeated the veracity by some means.
You're right. Then who is this en route? Do you know him? En route.
Of course she does!
Oh, what the hell are you doing here, bro?
Everyone in the tavern knows that name. Long ago, its owner grew tired of jokes, cast aside his mask, and walked away. Some say he became a morning actor. Others say he jumped into IX's black hole. none of that matters. What truly matters is that you have my unreal sparks and sparks.
Oh, that's your fucking light bulb.
I knew it.
Give it back, give it back. That's a big order my client wants immediately.
What do you mean, give it back? It just wandered off, and I happened to find it on the way, so I brought it home. You want it? Here, take it now.
Absolutely not. Wait, right now? This doesn't sound like you at all.
No. If it's a no, it's a no. Guess I'll keep it. Bye-bye.
Damn.
Get back here!
Sir, do you need to hire a private detective?
Fucking Asheville being like, this is an employment opportunity. Do you need me to go get her for you? For a little bit of credit?
Hey!
Can you catch her for me?
Of course. I'll have that thing returned to you safe and sound in half a day. But, in exchange, I'd like you to elaborate a bit more on what you were saying.
Oh, so that's why you're here. Now, old Sempo's intel isn't cheap. Waiving the fee won't quite cut
No,
it,
but getting
will
your
it?
light bill, your light bulb back will be. Huh?
Name your price. Put it on Pearl's tab.
Damn.
Just kidding. Money talks boring. Besides, the Astral Express and I go way back. Oh, and I wouldn't scam you two. The en route you're looking for lives up to the name. There's nowhere he can't reach. Only places he hasn't been yet. He's the gold standard of the masked fools. He only shows up where he's least welcome. A morning actor's stage, a friend's wedding, even inside the Veracity's mouth. All for the sake of a good laugh. Oh.
That lines up. Sounds like the origin of the legend. So, he's a friend of yours?
Not a chance. Back when old Sempo was still a kid, En route was already a name in the history books. He left the tavern during the Second Prosperity. Saying after hearing 30 trillion jokes, he never laughed again. Before he left, En route said one thing that, at the time, no one cared about. Elation has been dead for a long time.
Where did he go after he left the tavern?
The tavern has 10,000 mouths, all telling different stories. All I know is this. He said he was headed for the true world's end, and then he vanished without a trace.
How do you know all this?
Oh, I've been around long enough to have my own channels. Just trust old Sempo. And about catching Sparksy?
Leave it to me. I keep my word.
Alright. We got new clues. En route is a fool who loves going to places where he isn't welcome. He left the tavern after the Second Prosperity, heading for the true world's end. Alright.
See? You only need that 10% of the story to be true.
The last thing he said was really scary.
Am I the only one who hears Skipper from the Penguins? Oh, from fucking
En route. He has to be tied to a Sat Pramod somehow.
Sampo.
But our leads at the tavern have run
I
their
think
course.
you got a point. I didn't
Let's go
even
pay
think
a
about
visit
it
to
until you
another
pointed it out.
expert next. Speak of the devil. Only a Cienjo General.
Wait,
could
what the
arrange
fuck are you
something
doing
like this, I
here?
suppose.
Ron May.
I'm surprised as well.
Oh, I forgot because she was doing Leviathan research. Oh, fuck.
You've only just left Amphorius, and already you've managed to draw the attention of another Lord Ravager.
Hey, it's not our fault.
Miss Ron May? And Miss Ting Yoon?
We're here by General Yao Guang's request. It seems we arrived just in time. At first,
I only came because the Shenjo.
Oh dang, this is actually really pretty art.
It seemed impolite to refuse. Now that I'm here, I see it was well worth the trip. So, let me get to the point. Ouroboros has long been dead. Their death was merely buried beneath layers of secrecy.
Hardly surprising. They disappeared after the swarm disaster, and there are many different opinions on where they went. The Intelligentsia Guild claims the Veracity ate their fill and entered hibernation. I don't buy it. Those scholars are fond of post-meal naps themselves, likely just projecting their own habits.
You seem surprisingly calm, which makes sense. After all, the shadow in your right hand is evidence as well. Why don't you tell everyone what happened to the Galaxy Rangers back on Von Walk?
Von Walk?
Sprightly Von Walk. I've heard there's a particular phenomenon that occurs on that rainforest planet. Plants multiply and grow and are then harvested like wild grass. A cycle repeating every few decades. Almost identical to the Phantasmoon games.
But how are the two connected? When you hear plants and growth, shouldn't that make you think of abundance? Huh. Wait.
It seems you figured it out. By coincidence, abundance is another thing the two worlds have in common. When coincidences pile up, they cease to be coincidences, Mr. Ashvale. No. Leader of the Rangers, Mr. La Mancha. Perhaps you could explain this to our nameless friend?
Back on Von Walk, I'd already long since stopped being a ranger. Your conjecture is basically correct, Miss Ron May. You're not the only genius to take life as a subject of study. By the time I arrived, the atavistic experiment was already approaching its final phase. Dr. Primitive had set his sights on an ancient Leviathan. Beneath Von Walk's surface, there also lay the remains of the Veracity.
You stopped him.
The Rangers stopped him. Back then, Mr. M was still human.
Now, deep beneath Ahatopia, another corpse of the Leviathan lies buried. If I'm not mistaken, there are countless other worlds carrying out the same ritual. Aha sealed Ouroboros' body among the stars, suppressed it with abundance, siphoned the power of the Path of Veracity, and called it a game. This is what people call the Phantasmoon games.
Uh-huh. Why would they do such a thing?
You may remember, the Express once delivered a Leviathan's carcass to me. That wasn't the only one in my collection. By arranging remains from different eras in sequence, I discovered something rather intriguing. At a certain moment over 1,000 Amber eras ago, just as Akivili began traveling in pursuit of their ideal, all creations of the Veracity lost the same organ. Their taste buds.
What does that imply?
The purpose of consumption changed. Be they spawns, depth crawlers, or void-song whales, their genetic markers encoding gustatory organs vanished entirely. Creatures walking the path of Veracity became nothing more than biological black holes, consuming without discrimination. This was not natural evolution. Through the simulated universe, I identified the point of divergence in history. A concept had disappeared from the path of Veracity.
Oh, so they strayed from the... Oh, shit!
Consider this. What do taste buds provide?
Is that how the Veracity died? Was it strayed from the path of Veracity and onto destruction?
Yummy flavors?
Precisely. Savoring something's aftertaste is an act of elation.
So Aha stole the original Prima Mobile of the Veracity?
The simulated universe proves nothing on its own, but the primal desires of life have I've always been entangled. Think of it as my intuition. The conflict between the eons of elation and veracity stretches all the way back to primordial times.
How many people know about this?
There used to be 2. I only told Yu Qing 2. Now, there are 5. After this, I can't be sure.
Exploit the old conflict between Aha and Ouroboros to ignite a divine war, or allow intersecting paths to devour one another. Of the 3 known ways to kill an Eon, the Arcadia fulfills at least 2. Now who still thinks Asat Pramat is here on vacation?
But you still haven't explained where it came from.
You mean the shadow? It has nothing to do with Funwalk.
Oh?
Call it a twist of fate. This isn't my first encounter with the Astral Express, nor my first time dealing with a Lord Ravager.
Very interesting.
When my home was destroyed by Zulo, I had a brief encounter with a former navigator.
A navigator of the Express?
Yes. Starseer, I see. He'd already retired by then.
Interesting.
He was the one who told me about the shadow. According to IC, it was one of many remnants left behind when the Express first carved paths along the edges of the cosmos. I led the Rangers to suppress the shadow and devised the plan to assassinate Zulo. But I never learned why it was there in the first place.
Don't you find it strange, Mr. Ashvale?
Strange?
When coincidences pile up, they cease to be coincidences. Like an experiment with results that are too perfect, it's enough to send a chill down your spine. If you don't mind, let's walk through the whole thing once more. Earlier, what did you 2 uncover in the tavern?
Someone suspected to be Asat Pramod knew about the Veracity's secret. Before disappearing, he said he was headed for the end of the world.
And then? Who did he say the shadow belonged to?
A former navigator. The shadow was a remnant left behind when he charted the cosmos.
If the world's end isn't the tavern, then where is it?
I don't know if anyone can answer that question. Not even Akivilli.
He knows.
Wait. Don't tell me.
En route only goes where he isn't welcome. After leaving the tavern, he went to the Astral Express.
Oh.
The detective game is over.
Ooh, this is getting interesting. Okay. Lord Ravager Asad Pramat is back. Oh, the nose got cut out! Lord Ravager Asat Pramat is back. The laughter. But he's joke. En route, heading for the world's... Oh, is he... Haven't in a long time, old friend. Oh my god, I got chills! I got chills! Oh my god! Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I have to say, not many people can make me change my plans. Whether in the past or present, you've always been one of them.
So, it is you.
He's here.
I've always enjoyed arriving.
He's icy. Oh my god. Holy shit, I got chills. Oh my god. Oh, the lore is luring. Okay.
Pearl said she would arrange a ferry to pick us up at the Seafeld City dock. The place we're going to holds clues about Graphia. Really?
Okay. Alright, let's go meet up with the staff. Alright, let's go.
It is an honor to, well, shall I say, be of service to you again.
Oh, welcome back. I don't remember
honest,
you, but welcome back.
When Madame Pearl invited you to visit the Perlux Tower,
Oh, this
I
fucker.
was supposed to be your guide. I ended up being replaced by a
I
total
forgot about
fraud.
him.
My name is Feld. By order of Madame Pearl, I will be escorting you to your destination.
Thank you, Mr. Feld.
You are too kind. I followed the battle in Seafeld City very closely. Serving a hero such as yourself is a true privilege. I assume Madame Pearl has already briefed you on our
I
destination.
kind of like his tie. That's a cool ass tie. Where'd you get that? No, she only told me to come here.
I see. It so happens that Madame Pearl is tied up with an unforeseen event, so allow me to brief you in her stead. The destination of our boat journey is a hotel known as Inkford Hermitage. It is situated at the end of a Dovebrook tributary that ultimately flows into the sea. It is one of the points where the world in canvas intersects with reality.
What does that have to do with Graphia?
Well, Graphia's former residence was located there. Legend says the miraculous encanvassing of the mortal world happened there. Would Madame Pearl, a die-hard fan, pass up a sacred site like that?
What the fuck? Why are you here?
Word is that Madame Pearl just flicked her wrist,
Also, we're gonna have
signed a
ads
check
start
with
in
an
just a few
astronomical
seconds. I'm
figure,
so sorry.
and bought the whole plot of land. She also snatched up every single piece of Graphia's lost works she could find without bothering to verify their authenticity. Whew, I guess money really does let you do whatever you want. That's not even the half of it. I don't know where her obsession comes from, but she's dead set on the idea that Graphia is still alive. If she gets even a whiff of anything remotely related to Graphia, she's got her people on it at the snap of a finger. But all they could find were Imagine knockoffs. Random, pretty redheads based on nothing but imagination. I bet her reaction went something like this. Objective. Locate the original. Error. Detecting excessive quantity of low-quality merchandise.
Damn.
You! I remember you! You're that fraudster from Perlux Tower!
Perlux Tower? I've never set foot in that place in my life.
Oh, I know it's you! I've seen the footage. You're wearing the exact same outfit.
Oh, a slip up in an otherwise perfect plan. Relax. Your job is safe this time.
Cut it out, you scoundrel! You can't talk your way out of this. Who exactly are you?
Allow me to introduce her. This is the author of the Fluffy.
This is the author of Fluffy Across the Blue. Blurry QR Colt.
Huh. Is that so? My apologies. How rude of me. Miss Colt, it's an honor to finally see the face behind the work. Please pardon my yelling. I didn't know.
Damn the switch up.
No worries, no worries.
Are you headed to Inkford Hermitage as well? Who are those two big fellas behind you?
It's only normal for a famous comic artist to travel with bodyguards. No?
Miss Blurry QR Colt, let's be clear. You are being transported under escort. Your current credit balance is in the negative. Madame Pearl has offered you a lifeline by asking you to complete the next volume of the Fluffy.
Oh, whoa,
This is not my fault. Remember Alloy King Pom Pom from Pearlix Tower? I tried to put everything on Pearl's tab, but she found out and charged it back to me.
Damn.
Who knew a figurine could be so expensive? It cost me more than my entire savings.
So you actually have savings? So it's mine then? Didn't you just release a new volume? How are you still broke?
I went all in on learned coins. There goes my licensing fees and royalties. I lost every single penny.
So you're escorting her to, shall we say, an intensive creative retreat?
Correct. The objective is to deliver the manuscript and clear her debts. The estimated duration is 56 days.
Damn.
Hear that? It's not a hotel. It's hell. Where you get whipped for not finishing your scripts on time.
Good luck. Good luck, wouldn't want to be ya.
The boat has arrived. When you're ready, let's begin our journey to Inkford Hermitage. Please, mind your step as you board.
Oh shit, what's happening? Oh, are we going? Oh shit! Ooh, this place is pretty! Oh my god.
We have arrived. This is the snowy shore of the canvas world, Inkford Hermitage.
Oh. Are those Wispae floating on the water?
Oh dear, there are so many Wispae. They are blocking the boat's route. But no need to panic. Please follow my lead.
Alright, we're following. Maybe. Okay. Oh, we're gonna have to do this. Okay, I see. Okay. Ice blocks are fragile. Attacking an ice block with a bow and arrow will cause it to crack, and attacking again will shatter. Okay. Trailblaze dropping onto the surface. Okay, drop onto it. Okay, grants a speed boost. Cool. Oh. Okay. Yay, we did it! Oh, not yet. There we go. Snowflakes falling onto shattered ice blocks can cause them to refreeze. Okay. Okay. Oh, fuck! Not the fucking thing being called "Do you want to build a snowman?" No, do you want to build a snowman? Oh my god, wait. Oh, we're just jumping on these poor little guys' heads. Aww.
Whew, a safe docking. For a second, I thought we were going to hit an iceberg or something.
Titanic reference. Oh, look at the little guys on board. Why are they surrounding us?
They probably sensed your wish power. You are the Phantasmoon Games superstar, no? Look, one's trying to hitch a ride on
Oh,
you.
look at the cutie. Look at it. Is this a Wispae? Since when did you get on me?
Must have been when we came ashore. Oh, what a devoted fan.
Oh. Why is there a random escalator in the middle of this snowy wonderland?
Everyone, welcome to Inkford Hermitage.
I was imagining a Benzai Tengoku style manor or something. So you demolished your idol's old residence and replaced it with a luxury hotel.
Of course not. Benzai Tengoku vanished more than 1,000 years ago.
Huh?
The original structure is long lost to time. The IPC only chose this location because this is one of the weakest points between reality and the world in Canvas. Many Imaginae are born every day, but just as many ancient lineages of Imaginae hide themselves away in the world in Canvas once their wish power dry up, or as they grow weary of the mortal world. This is the final stop before they enter the world in Canvas, and this is where they bid farewell to reality. They rest here, organize memories spanning centuries, and then pass beyond the point of no return. Rumor has it that Graphia's soul appears from time to time to guide these weary Imaginae on their path.
There's a sense of parting in the air. No wonder the soul of the mother of Imagenesis feels an attraction for a creator. This must be the finest well of inspiration.
Miss Colt, now that you're in this well too, you ought to make the most of it. Let's go. I'll lead the way.
Oh, the fucking snowman in the background. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, I don't like that, Wispe. Never mind, you're not a cute little guy, you're a fraud. Anyways, I'm gonna pick this up. And I think I am probably going to pause it here for today.